Ever wake up and think, I feel older than I did yesterday? Those mornings when before your feet even hit the floor, you already know it's going to be one of those days. The knees feel heavy, the back a little stiff. Even that short walk to the kitchen feels longer than it should. You sit with your coffee, hoping it'll kick in, but deep down you know it's not energy you're missing. It's that light, easy feeling your body once had. But what if it didn't just vanish with time? What if it's been waiting for the right spark all along? Because here's the strange part: that spark might already be swirling inside the very cup you're holding, the one thing your joints have been waiting for. You ever notice how that stiffness in your knees or back doesn't just stay there? It starts to creep into your thoughts too. You start wondering if this is just how it's going to be from now on. You catch yourself avoiding stairs, skipping walks, saying, I'm fine, even when you're not, because deep down you miss the days when movement felt natural. It's a quiet kind of worry. The one you don't really talk about, but you feel it every time your body hesitates before your mind does. And sometimes that thought slips in. Maybe this is just age. But here's something most people never realize: that stiffness isn't always what it seems. What if your body isn't breaking down? It's just waiting for the right signal. The one that tells your joints it's time to move freely again. Ever notice how some people your age still wake up ready to move, walking faster, smiling more, almost glowing with energy, while others struggle just to get through the morning? You see it and you can't help but wonder, what are they doing differently? It's not luck. It's not better genes. The truth is, their bodies are still getting the wake up signal. Yours might be missing. That tiny difference, that invisible spark, is what keeps the body moving like it remembers how. And here's the surprising part: that spark doesn't always come from workouts or willpower. It can come from something far simpler, something your body's been quietly craving each and every morning. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what works. Most people think feeling better after 60 means doing more stretching, more walking, more supplements, more effort. But what if your body isn't asking for more? It's asking for different. Because sometimes it's not about pushing harder. It's about giving your body the kind of help it still remembers how to use. That spark we talked about, it's not gone. It's just been quiet, waiting for the right nudge to turn the lights back on. And here's the surprising part: that nudge doesn't come from some fancy pill or long workout. It can come from something small, simple, and already part of your morning routine, something your body instantly recognizes and quietly says, that's what I've been waiting for. You know, it's strange. Most people drink their coffee for energy, to wake up their mind. But what if your coffee could do more than that, not just for your mind, but for your body? There's a tiny group of people who do something different with their morning cup. They don't drink it black. They don't drown it in sugar. They just add something small, something their joints, muscles, and metabolism quietly recognize. It's not a drug. It's not a vitamin. It's something your body already knows how to use. It just hasn't had enough of it in years. Scientists have a name for it. They call it a nutrient activator. But people who've tried it say just one thing: it's like my body finally woke up again. And the craziest part, you don't need to change your morning routine. You just add this one powder to your coffee and give your body the gentle nudge it's been waiting for. When most people hear the word activator, they imagine some fancy supplement or lab-made formula. But this one, it's surprisingly natural, made from the same compounds hiding inside everyday fruits and vegetables, the ones your body used to thrive on back when life felt simpler, fresher, and lighter. But somewhere along the way, that connection started to fade. See, over the years, your body starts losing touch with some of those natural signals. Joints get slower, muscles take longer, and energy fades, not because you're weak, but because the messages that once said move, heal, build, have grown quiet. So what if you could turn those signals back on before you even finish your morning coffee? When you mix this nutrient activator into your cup, it doesn't flood your system or overstimulate like caffeine does. It gently reminds your body how to wake up the right way. It helps your muscles, joints, and cells start talking again, rebuilding the rhythm your body once moved to effortlessly. And people who've tried it say the same thing, almost word for word. I didn't feel younger. I just felt normal again. And when you hear that, you start to realize maybe real strength after 60 isn't about chasing youth. It's about waking up what's still alive inside you. And when your body starts to wake up again, you begin to notice the smallest things. It doesn't happen overnight. But one morning, maybe you're 2 or 3 days in, something small shifts. You notice your knees don't creak as loudly when you stand. Your morning walk feels lighter. You climb the stairs without that quiet sigh you used to hide from yourself. It's not magic, it's memory. Your body's systems are finally talking again, just like they used to. The stiffness that once felt permanent starts to fade. The fog that lingered after breakfast begins to clear, and that steady, natural energy, the kind you thought was gone for good, finally returns. For most people, it starts slow. A better morning, then a better week. Then one day, you realize you're not trying to feel good anymore. You just do. Because this isn't a boost or a shortcut. It's your body remembering how to heal, recover, and rebuild on its own terms. And when that happens, even simple things, a walk to the mailbox, a stretch before bed, a deep laugh, start to feel different again, lighter, easier. Like your body finally belongs to you again. It always happens quietly. You don't plan it. You don't chase it. You just live. Then one morning, a friend says, "You look different. Did you lose weight?" You laugh, but inside, you know it's not about the weight, it's something else. A lightness you thought you'd never get back. The way you stand feels taller, your steps have rhythm again, and the mirror somehow looks kinder. It's not vanity, it's recognition. The reflection finally matches how you feel inside. Because when your body starts working with you, your face softens, your posture opens, your energy speaks before you do. And the people around you notice, even if they can't quite explain it. They just know something's changed, something's awake. And that's when it clicks. This was never just about moving easier or feeling stronger. It was about coming back to yourself. And once you feel that, you can't help but carry it with you. That quiet spark that started in your morning cup. It's not just fueling your body anymore. It's showing up in the way you live. It's funny what happens when your body starts saying yes again. You start doing little things you once talked yourself out of. The morning walk you used to skip, you take it just to feel the air again. You find yourself reaching for shoes that haven't left the closet in years, not because you have to, but because you want to. The garden calls your name. The stairs don't look so tall. And that trip you kept putting off, you start checking flights instead of excuses. It's not a comeback. It's a return to the version of you that still remembers how to live. Every step feels like a quiet celebration. Every sunrise, an invitation. And that steady spark, the one that started in your morning cup, it's no longer a secret inside you. It's movement. It's confidence. It's life flowing back into every moment you thought you'd left behind. You catch yourself smiling at nothing in particular. Because for the first time in a long time, nothing feels out of reach. You've carried me through every version of myself, the restless, the tired, the almost gave up one. And still, you never stopped believing in me. You just needed a reason to wake back up. Maybe that reason starts with something small, a spoon, a cup, a choice that whispers, "I'm ready to listen again." Because healing doesn't happen in one day. It happens one quiet morning at a time. So tomorrow, when you reach for your coffee, remember this feeling. Remember what your body can still do when you finally give it what it's been waiting for. It's not magic, it's memory, waking up one sip at a time.